back to Halo Halo. I'm Kat Iniba with your top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans and the show that spotlights our very own talent. Today we have 6 very handsome, very talented, and very smooth men. You may have seen them on NBC's The Sing Off. They just released their self-titled EP and will be in the upcoming Pitch Perfect 2. Guys, welcome the Philharmonic.
Thank you so much for having us.
Now, before we get started, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Barry.
I'm Nico.
I'm Joe.
I'm VJ.
I'm Trace.
And I'm Jules, and we are the Philharmonic.
Nice. You guys sound good just talking at the same time. You guys practice that, harmonize that?
We did.
You did?
Took a while.
Now, before we get started, I know you probably get asked this question all the time, but what was that experience like being on the Sing Off?
It was unreal. I mean, we were formed right before the Sing Off, so we had a lot of pressure. We had to pick up a lot in a very short amount of time. But I mean, it's awesome going from like practice rooms to like the biggest stage you can imagine as an a cappella group. So it was very fast. We had to figure out what our sound was very quickly, but it was unreal.
Yes. Now, you guys all knew each other though, right? And then just there was no competition there.
Well, a few of us went to the same school. We went to Mount San Antonio College. Me and Joe and Nico did. Yeah, Mount San. But also Avi from Pentatonics went there too, so he like helped us kind of form. But we kind of had like some trouble like finding people. Like at first, it's like, okay, well, you know, we don't know like how many like Filipino singers there are, like, especially the people who do like choir and stuff. So it was kind of a search, especially like since we only had like a month or two to put the group together before the actual audition. So. Luckily, we were able to find like these awesome guys and like skip together.
Very awesome guys. Now you mentioned Filipino. Was it important that the group was all Filipino group?
Yeah, well, we already had like the basis of us just being Filipinos. It's like why not make this a Filipino thing? Because like absolutely represent. And, like we felt like our culture like needed something like this, you know, especially if we're doing something on a national stage, so it was just good for us to do.
Now, I mentioned that you guys just released your self-titled EP. How did you guys decide which songs to pick?
Oh, that's a fun one. Well, we decided with the songs that we had on the EP, we like a lot of radio tunes. So anything that's super top 40, like we like to take and kind of twist it to make it Philharmonic's own. So yeah.
Yes, I like that. You guys do twist it, but in a beautiful way. Yeah. Now, speaking of which, you guys are also going to be in Pitch Perfect 2, right? Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Well, I mean, just the fact that we were asked to be on Pitch Perfect is amazing. We can't say too much about what we're going to be doing, but we are going to be a competing group, so we'll be singing against the Bellas. But yeah, it was such a great experience. Yeah.
Did you guys get to pick the song that you guys sing in the movie, or can you say?
You'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Okay, how about, did you guys get to meet the Bellas then?
We didn't get to. We were on a different filming schedule, so you'll have to watch to see.
But you guys do have several performances coming up for those of us that want to see you live. Tell me about the one on Labor Day at the Dodgers.
We'll be at singing the national anthem at the Dodgers game, so make sure to get your tickets. I'm excited for that.
And then also LA County Fair, is that right? Tell me more about that one. When is that?
September 6th, we're going to be at the LA County Fair opening for Pentatonics. We're really excited. They're our friends and they're so talented and so cool for like inviting us to do it. So we're super hyped.
How important was it to incorporate our Filipino culture into your music? And how did you do that?
Yeah, well, as I was saying before, like it was really our mission to shed light on our culture and stuff like that. So we feel like it's important for our culture to have a musical icon. I mean, I don't know if we can say that about ourselves quite yet, but that's kind of our goal is to just do something like that, because we feel like there's so many talented Filipino musicians. So I feel like this is just another way to like bring the attention to that. So.
Right, exactly. Now, I know you guys are also trying to write your own music, right?
Yes, definitely. That's in the future. Right now we're kind of just doing a lot of covers, but we want to eventually get our own music out there because we have a lot to say. And we're excited for that.
We actually just aired one of your covers that you guys collaborated with AJ.
Nice.
Now, tell me how that came about.
Well, AJ has been personally one of my favorite singers for a while, and he kind of was friends with Nico and VJ, and we've been wanting to do a cover with him for a while because he's going for like the same kind of demographic that we are a part of. So we figured we should probably sing with him, and he's awesome. So it was a great experience.
You guys all blended well with him as well.
Yeah, we did. He's a great musician.
You guys are performing after the break. Tell me about the song you're going to perform.
We're going to perform Pharrell's Happy, and we kind of twist it a little bit, so check that out too. It's going to be nice.
And for more information on you, where can we go?
Check out thefilharmonic.com. Also, social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And yeah, that's the Philharmonic with an F because we are Filipino.
Yes.
So there it is.
Thank you guys so much. We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, you'll perform Happy. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Again, for more information on the Philharmonic, check out their website. It is thefilharmonic.com. They do have a couple of performances coming up at the Dodger Stadium. They'll be performing the national anthem on Labor Day, and they'll also be performing at the LA County Fair, so make sure you check them out. Time for a quick break, but when we return, the Philharmonic performs Happy.